I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Last time was weird, but we made it to this place. This is Misery Mire. It's a very, miserable place. I'm gonna need you guys to get out of my face, alright? Alright. Just get out of my face, please. Slimes are not welcome in the region that is known as my face. It should be said. Wizrobes are an enemy that exists in this game, in case you were not aware. Hookshot actually kills these, squiggle things. It's kind of weird that they're here, considering, they're pretty early game enemies, for the most part. Like, they show up in Eastern Palace and Desert Palace, and then this is the next time you see them. It's weird, to say the least. Got options here, but I've opted to take this one, apparently. I have been hit by something. Something spherical and glowing. Not my favorite thing in the world, to be perfectly honest with you. That opened a door. Doors that have been opened today. Well, two, actually, yeah. Two have been opened today. There's a nice key here. In this bridge chest room, there's another door over there with the big keyhole. Probably gonna have to find, I don't know, a big key, possibly? Possibly. There's a key under that pot. That's a suspicious looking thing there. Let's go ahead and use this Cane of Burna with what little magic I have remaining. That is a pretty good time. We got ourselves a bunch of keys now. Might as well start using them. That's me, key using man. That's gonna lead to the big door, which I can't open, so I'm opting to go this way instead. That's my plan of action today. We're gonna cross this bridge. The bridge over the other bridges. Hello, goodbye. There's a lot of things being shot at me today. I'm not a big fan of that. Here's this, I always thought this is like a giant fishbone thing, because this just looks like ribs to me. That's all it looks like, and this looks like a fish head. So, it's a weird design for a room. But here it is. It exists. There's another locked door here, in case you wanted to know. That's not a good. No. My avoiding tactics are flawless and cannot be beaten. Looks like we're gonna have to use this again to get through here. Cane of Burna, I didn't mention, has like a little bit of a startup cost, so it's not as efficient as the cape sometimes. If you use it for like a bunch of different short bursts. It's better to keep it on, probably. There's nothing in here except for some Wizrobes that I just decided to kind of kill for no reason. It's fine. Skeleton Man, I'm gonna need you to go away. Unfortunately, you going away really didn't yield me any results. There's probably some significance to this pot here, considering it's surrounded by crystal switch blocks that have now been dissipated. Have I gone in here yet? I don't think I've been in here. Oh, look, there's some slugs. I love slugs. They're really nice. Everybody loves slugs, I think. That slug exploded. Why did that slug explode? Guys, you gotta watch out. Bomb slugs are an actual thing that exist. It's very scary, and quite frankly, I did not enjoy the thought of bomb slugs existing. Personally, not a thing I'm happy about. These floating skulls, even with Tempered Sword, take quite a number of hits, actually. That guy dropped a key. I would like that, but also I would like this fairy, probably. That's something I would like. Get out of here, slug man. Or don't. Oh, they just lay bombs, I guess. Cool. Sword beams are really good at dealing damage, I should say. I don't know if you've noticed. Well, that chest probably is important, then. Yeah, I wish you could kill Beamos in this game. You know, like, that'd be cool. Unfortunately, they're just kind of these invincible things that just exist, and there's nothing you can do about it. This looks like a torch lighting puzzle if I've ever seen one. Good old lamp is back in action. I could use the fire rod, but I'm somewhat low on magic, actually. That skeleton just kind of spawns in a statue. It's fine. Did I even find the map yet? I don't think I did. This place is actually pretty large, turns out. That'll probably lock me out, because I think that was a closed door, if I'm remembering my positional awareness correctly. Haven't seen floor tiles in a while, either. There's a lot of fire shooters in this dungeon. Gotta say, you would do that. The exact frame I swing my sword. I have never liked the zappy jellyfish. They are not my friends. Get a load of this puzzle. Oh man, have you ever seen a more wasting your time kind of puzzle? The joke is, there's a bunch of torches. Golly gee, I wonder what it is I need to do. Tell me, Sarsaparilla, what do I do? 4 torches must be lit. I can't believe that's the solution. All along, who in their right mind could have guessed? I'm pretty sure I've used the name Sarsaparilla already. I'm bad at coming up with dumb names on the fly. Sorry to kind of break the immersion and just, you know, talk about the running gag for a moment, but, yeah, it's just something that came up in my brain and has transitioned to my mouth region. It's a problem. Sometimes I just say things and I don't really think too much about the consequences. Something happened, I'm not sure what, because I didn't see it. Don't be fooled, this hole will not hurt you. It's kind of weird that that's just complete pitch black darkness, because typically those kinds of holes just hurt you. Just one odd little inconsistency in this game that exists. Well, we got ourselves this big key door with the most interesting room to exist in the game. It just warps us here. I can't help but notice, though, we have not found a big chest, and I know there's a locked door back at the lobby area here. So I have a feeling we may want to check it out, especially since I haven't found the map either. Like, usually the map's pretty early. Oh, is the map in here? Is this the map? Yeah, it is. That is a map, alright. Check out that map. Yeah, look at that map. I haven't been in a whole lot of rooms. This is the locked door I was referring to, in case you didn't know. Good old Happy Toaster, trying to shoot fireballs at me. Nobody likes you, Happy Toaster. That's a block that exists. Let's go ahead and hookshot to it, because it's faster than walking, and actually somewhat required, because the freaking bridge is just falling to pieces. Can't believe it. Yo, we got the Cane of Samaria. Finally, we're in go mode. Jeez. What a mysterious game, indeed. Cane of Samaria. This was its first appearance before it showed up in Oracle of Ages. If you've watched that LP, you know what it does. Swing it around, place a block on the ground. You can use it to hold down those pressure switches that have been all over the place. Sadly, we got this so late in the game, really doesn't have a whole lot of use, unfortunately. Another additional feature here, swing the cane again while you've got, one of the blocks on the ground, and it'll explode in, 4 directions. It only deals damage equal to your first sword, so it's not overly powerful, and at this point in the game, not terribly useful either. It doesn't cost a lot of magic, I suppose? You can pick up and throw the block, and the block itself does damage, but it'll go away if it touches too many dudes. So... I mean, it's an interesting item, but... kinda late. Don't you think? This is my opinion here. Like, Cane Samari is cool, but I feel like it really doesn't get a lot of use, because even in Oracle of Ages, the thing, it's used a fair bit, like, in the dungeon you get it, and then, like, a little bit afterwards, but usually it's just for, like, an incidental button you have to hold it down, just kind of like, alright, cool. It's an easy puzzle that exists. I don't know. For such an interesting item, it's kind of a shame that it really doesn't get a whole lot of use, because there's various applications to it that just really don't go used. Hey! We got the full inventory screen, guys! We did it! We did it, finally. So yeah, Cane Samaria, make a block, blow it up. It doesn't even kill the slime. I mean, it did now, but yeah, it's just it. There's this rupee room here that exists. There's just an extra key in this dungeon in case you want to go to this tiny little rupee room. Just thought I'd point that out. That's a button. Guess what? Gotta use the Cane of Samaria to make it keep this door open. Gotta use the dungeon item in the dungeon. Only once, though. We don't want to use it more than once, because that'd be silly. It's kind of odd, because Cane of Samaria gets used literally once in the dungeon you get it. It's kind of weird, actually. Just putting it out there, a little bit strange. That's an anti-fairy. That's me getting kind of stuck. Ha! There's a cracked wall here. Don't think I didn't notice you hiding from me in the darkness. There's even another rupee room here, just in case you need more money than you can possibly imagine. Oh, sure, a lot of crystal switches around. Let's see. There's a fire shooter there, which is kind of annoying. I am amazed I actually got through that, to be perfectly honest. Haven't used the bow in a while. Let's be different. Use the bow. Ow. Who put this fire shooter here? With amazing accuracy, I might add. I can't believe it. Skeleton, get out of here. There's another bombable wall. I can't believe there's so many bombable walls in this dungeon. I was gonna say, I should be able to reach you from here. Didn't happen. Oh no, there's mice. I probably should have grabbed that fairy. I was mostly just trying to get rid of those guys, because I had a feeling I was gonna be hitting that switch soon. Just, I don't know, a hunch, probably. Boy, there sure is a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. Make sure you hit that crystal switch, by the way. This is kind of not as bad as the Swamp Palace instance, but you're gonna want to hit that, otherwise you're gonna have to come back, because obviously you're not gonna be able to get past this nonsense without hitting that, so you know how it is. Here we are. Our boss is Evil Dr. Eyeball. Back again with his Evil Dr. Eyeball minions. These guys actually can hurt quite a bit, so it's probably worth your while to go ahead and be careful here. You got that cape or the cane of Burna, probably not a terrible idea to make use of it. By the way, don't touch the liquid on the floor, it hurts. And also do keep an eye out for the lightning strike from big ol' Dr. Eyeball over there. He is not a nice friend, guy. He's not. You can probably use a bow on these guys if you want. These guys are vulnerable to many things, actually, but obviously Tempered Sword and spin attacks. That's just it. I've got Tempered Sword and these guys are still taking quite a beating. Uh-oh. Here he comes! Here comes the eyeball! Trying to bounce around, trying to hurt me. I can just swat him away, though. Get out of here. Get out of here. I said, get out of here. Yeah, look how much damage this guy did. This guy is notable for having the most HP of any boss. It is actually very ridiculous how much health he has, if you ask me. But it doesn't matter, he's dead. His actual name is Vitreous, by the way, in case you actually cared. I'm sure someone out there does, but I still like the name Evil Dr. Eyeball because it's stupid. Ah, yes. Yeah! You can escape the clutches of monsters just like everybody else. And he couldn't break the seal alone. Well, what's the good in that? Oh, he's using Aglam. Aglam! After cracking the seal, he sealed us in the crystals. That's unfortunate, then. But Ganon didn't plan on you getting this far. Princess is waiting in Turtle Rock. Okay, I already knew that, and I know where it is, so all I have to do is may the way of the hero lead to the Triforce, and then go away. Yeah. Well, that leaves one dungeon left to conquer. All that remains is saving Princess Zelda. Turns out, all along, that was... I can't imagine that was going to be the goal. I am just simply aghast. Is there anything I want to do before I go up the mountain? Like, I honestly, I can't think of anything else of note. So I guess that's where we're going. We're going up the mountain. You know what I could do? I could go in here and say hello to the other grandpa. How you doing? Ah, you connected two worlds? Well, I mean, thanks. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show the 5 room. It's very special and often talked about. Yo! Dashing through bats! Also, spoiler alert, it's not the 5 room, it's the G room. I don't know why I thought it was a 5. Why did I think it was a 5? I don't understand. I just don't. To be honest, not a thing I was aware of. As a kid, I always went through here, because it was easier than trying to dodge the boulders, so, it just seemed like the thing to do, despite the fact that it takes significantly longer. But it's fine. I mean, it doesn't even really save me too much time, because obviously I just gotta loop around here and make my way to the bridge. Make my way. Because obviously we're gonna go ahead and cross that bridge any second now. I'm missing all of the posts. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, we gotta make our way to Turtle Rock. You remember where Turtle Rock is, right? We never really found a way to get in, but based on the fact that we saw one of those coin-like symbols on there, I bet we just need to get on top of it. It's all we gotta do, man. It's all we gotta do. But I think we're gonna do that next time. It's a heart piece over there. I should probably get that at some point. Probably next time. Probably. Ah, see, there's some sort of puzzle going on here. A mysterious puzzle. How will I solve it? Find out next time. I'll see you later, and goodbye.